What's up, Dunkers and Dunkettes? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're back with year 4 of the Madden 22 Green Bay Packers Realistic Rebuild. If you tune in to part 3, we made the playoffs, back where we should have been the whole time, back where we belong. Another first round exit in the playoffs for Green Bay, and now it is a new era here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me go ahead and waste no more time and show y'all what the hell I'm talking about when we go ahead to this managed roster screen and we look at the roster. We are turning over, quickly doing a rebuild within the rebuild as we're handing the keys off to Jordan Love, and we're going to ride with Jordan Love. And if you look at that experience, it does say 4 years. So we're doing the exact same thing. The exact same thing that happened to Aaron Rodgers, where he had to sit for 4 years behind Brett Favre, and we're going to do the same thing with Jordan Love here. He sat for 4 years. He's 25 years old now. Now it's time to turn over to Jordan Love, as we couldn't win with Aaron Rodgers. We didn't win another Super Bowl with him. 2 first-round exits. Hell, we even missed the playoffs the year before last season. So now, hell, we can't do much worse. So let's go ahead with Jordan Love. It is time. I told y'all I wasn't going to keep both quarterbacks. We were going to trade one or the other, and we ended up trading Aaron Rodgers to the Tennessee Titans, which is a team that I thought maybe he would go to in real life. The other team was the Broncos, but he did buy a house in Tennessee. So we did trade him over there. And let's get a good look at him in the Titans jersey. That Titans blue doesn't look bad. So we traded him over there to a team. Hopefully, we see them in the Super Bowl within these next 2 seasons, as they're going to be a good team. They still got Derrick Henry and A.J. Brown, because this is Madden 22, not Madden 23. But let's go ahead back to our roster. We still got Scotty Ferreira, who we drafted last season, who had a star dev when we drafted him. But, of course, Madden had to rob us of a dev trade. I mean, he was a quarterback 3 who didn't get any playing time. Came in with jersey number 4, disrespecting the legend Brett Favre, so we had to change his number to 6. They're going to battle it out in preseason, but I expect Jordan Love to remain as our QB1. Another change, we got rid of one Aaron, and we got rid of another Aaron in Aaron Jones. We let him go, and we're going to go with A.J. Dillon. I think he can be a running back 1, big boy. As you look, he had 2 double-digit touchdown seasons for us. And I think going into his 5th year, he should be able to get 1,000 yards, probably more double-digit touchdowns, as he's going to get more carries. And I think he can be a good running back 1 for us. And then we got Kylan Hill still, currently our running back 2. And then Lance Johnson, who we took in the draft. Now look at him. He's 5'7", 168, one of the smallest players I've ever seen here in Madden 22. But when you got Lance Johnson, who's really small, and you got A.J. Dillon, who's big, you got the big guy, and we got the little guy. Kind of reminds me of the Giants when they had Ahmad Bradshaw and Brandon Jacobs. And that's what we got here in Green Bay, and A.J. Dillon. And this guy, Lance Johnson, fullback, still got Kobe Williams going into his 3rd season. Then we got Alan Lazard, who's probably been the most disrespected player in this whole rebuild. When you look at his stats, bro, look at this. Crazy numbers, right? And Madden refuses to allow him to keep superstar dev. They gave it to him after the 1st season. They robbed him. He's done nothing but put up the same numbers, even better in some seasons, and he's still a star dev. But hell, if he's playing like that on star dev, I'm not going to complain. Morgan Cook, who we took in the 1st round last season, which was the very last thing we did for Aaron Rodgers, was we drafted a receiver in the 1st round. But we got Marcus Cook here, and then we got Zach Sellers and Schillinger. They both they split reps, as we kind of have 4 receivers here, not just using 3. Still got Amari Rodgers here, who we put on the trading block, as he's the odd man out. And then at tight end, we're kind of weak now. Kind of weak at tight end. But James Harrell, who we took last year in the draft, hopefully he can get more catches this season, and maybe he can be the guy for us going forward. We did draft another tight end in Garrison Lawrence. So one of these 2 guys, especially in this Packers playbook and this Packers offense, one of these 2 guys should be able to blossom as a star at tight end. Then got Bakhtiari at left tackle still. Ellen Jenkins, that left side, still holding up. Josh Myers, who was excellent outstanding the second half of the season. I don't think we gave up a sack when he came back in, as we tried to go with Charles Ford, the younger guy, but obviously Josh Myers wanted his goddamn job back, and he did exactly that. He's going to be our starting center, especially if he performs well in the preseason. We're going to go with Josh Myers again over Charles Ford. Ryan James at right guard has probably been one of our best linemen. Still got Royce Newman, who, just like Amari Rodgers, we're putting him on the trading block just to see if we can get any offers for him. Billy Turner, who we decided to bring back, we had to include him in the trade, Devontae Adams trade to the Raiders, because Madden 22 is stupid as hell. But we did draft this guy, Corn Meeks, in the draft. He does have hidden depth. I expect him to be our starting right tackle. And then we got Blair Buchanan, who we drafted a couple seasons ago. He's been great. Right in, we drafted Dale Kroom in the first round, and he is going to be, I think he was a first round pick. I ain't played this in a couple of days yet. He was our first round pick. I think we drafted him as a defensive tackle. No, he might have been a right end already or a left end, but we moved him over to right end. But he's going to be our starting right end. We brought in Shelby Harris just to add more depth, and that's one thing we've been missing in this Packers rebuild. Of course, with the cap issues and the money and being broke, we haven't been able to have a lot of depth on this team. So definitely what I did in this preseason, we addressed lack of depth and veteran leadership when it comes to depth. So we got Shelby Harris, defensive tackle. We got Kenny Clark still, TJ Slayton, Max Beckham, who we drafted. Left outside linebacker Rashawn Gary has become a superstar edge rusher who we're paying a lot of money to, but he's been solid. Middle linebacker Campbell's getting up there in age. Chris Barnes ain't playing like the Chris Barnes that he usually plays like when it's the computer controlling him in franchise mode, but he's been okay. Both of them been okay. Dennis Harris, who we took last year in the draft at right side linebacker. Then, like I said, that depth. So we brought in Dante Fowler Jr. to be our backup right outside linebacker / edge rusher. Jai Alexander, Eric Stokes. Now, it's probably been the most disappointing part on this defense. First season was great. Last 2 seasons, I don't know what's going on with him. No interceptions. I don't know if quarterbacks are throwing the ball to him. We did not pick up his fifth-year option, not only because we didn't have any money, but I didn't think it was worth picking up a fifth-year option. He really ain't been balling like that. So, and with the draft of James Corbett a couple of years ago, and then we got this Spellman dude developing, brought in Marvell Tell. Also, we might be looking for a cornerback going into year 5 if we don't bring back Eric Stokes. And then they got Darnell Savage at safety. And then we needed backup safety, so we drafted Keenan Forrest. We also drafted this guy, Denzel Dorzett. And we got Adrian Almost, who's getting up there in age, kind of like Devondre Campbell, but he's been okay. And then kicker, we got Owen Keenan still. And then punter, Corey Bojorquez. We actually do need a new team captain, I think, because we got rid of Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Jones. So I think 2 slots are open. I think Alan Lazard deserves one. He's the leader of the wide receivers at the moment, and then we could give another one probably to Rashawn Gary. He's become a superstar on this team, so let's reward him with that C patch on his jersey, and that should be it. I shouldn't have no more. So congratulations to Rashawn Gary. Congratulations to Alan Lazard, your new team captains, one on offense, one on defense. And let's go ahead and simulate the preseason. Hopefully we have no injuries. We benched most of our superstars. And let's see what happens. As we lose by 3 points to the Jaguars in the first game of the preseason, it really doesn't matter if we lose or win. I just want to get ready for the regular season. That's all that matters. We do have a camp standout. We're going to check out, see who that may be. Hopefully it's Jordan Love. It's actually Dennis Harris, our second-year edge rusher on the right. We're going to do, I think I did tackling last time for him. I think. Don't remember. I don't even remember if he got a scenario. We're going to do IQ, though. We want our young players to be more smarter. And let's do that and simulate the last preseason game, as I hope we actually go 0-3. And we do go 0-3 in the preseason. So that should bring us some good luck going into the regular season. I know it sounds crazy. But, yeah, Jordan Love is going to win the starting job, as Scotty Farrar did not play well. And that's against backups, by the way. He's playing against the backups in preseason, and he did that. So he's definitely not ready to be a quarterback. But Jordan Love should be okay. A.J. Dillon should be okay. And I think, Johnson really didn't do much either, but Kylan Hill really didn't do much. Lazard was great. Schillinger is great. We got 4 receivers. Billy Turner is going to lose his job to the rookie right there. And then Dennis Harris. Yeah, I see why he was a camp standout. I see why he was a camp standout. Then Marvell Tell with the pick. Justin Richards, our backup safety, inside the 20 once. And our field goal kicker, Owen Keenan, did miss one, but 4 out of 5, 80% is good enough for me. And then let's go ahead and we have to cut 13 people. 13 people. We're going to keep both quarterbacks. Going to keep the 3 running backs, receivers. We're going to keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm going to keep 7, but Adam Robinson, it's time to go. Tight end, we got too many, so I think all these guys down here can go and get released. Some of these guys might make the practice squad. Actually, I don't think any of them are going to make the practice squad, as they've been here a couple of years. They're finally going to be released, and that leaves us with 3 tight ends. Xavier Bullocks, PS. Charles Drayton, PS. Quincy Baber, PS. Isaiah McDuffie, release. Matt Taylor, I'm going to release. 3rd year in the league, and you're still a 58, bro. Let's see, cornerback, we should be good after Marvell Tell. So Jamarcus Favors, you can go. Dontrell Klein, Matthew McKinney, and then this guy down here all the way, Charles Means, by any means, sir. I hope you make it, but not on this team. As Richards had a good preseason, so I'm going to try to keep him. Let's just check the number to see how many more people, and we're actually good. So, yeah, we're going to keep the 3 strong safeties as we upgrade the team. Let's go ahead and adjust the lineup, get our depth chart set up, and get on to the regular season for year 4 as we kick off the season against the LA Rams. It's going to be a tough one. But we did make the playoffs last season. That was the only good thing that came out of last season, was that we made the playoffs. But still unable to get a playoff win when we had Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Jones and Devontae Adams, all of them gone. This is a completely new look Green Bay Packers football team. Jordan Love, A.J. Dillon. I'm going to go with Lance Johnson, the rookie running back. Receiver, Alan Lazard, Cook, Zellers, Schillinger. Harold's going to start at tight end. Got Bakhtiari. Right tackle is probably the only one we got to change. We do. Billy Turner's going to be like our swing guy. Charles Ford is also going to be our extra offensive line guy. Yeah, so that's fine. Left end, we got Buchanan. On the right, we should have Dale Kroom, the rookie. Kenny Clark. Rashawn Gary. Campbell, and Barnes. I'm thinking about actually starting Barnes over Campbell this season. And then Harris, Fowler, Corbett, Marvell Tell, Eric Stokes. I'm thinking about starting James Corbett over Eric Stokes. See if he can have a better season in the slot. And Amos and Savage. Then we're going to go with Zellers. Lennon. I'm actually going to go with Christian Stillinger as the kick returner since he is our 4th wide receiver now. And we can go with Lance Johnson. And then punt returner will be, I guess, Zellers. That's fine. And then kickoff start will be Bojorquez, long snapper, Elton Jenkins. We could actually go Charles Ford, and Royce Newman, since they're like our extra linemen. 3rd down back will be small Lance Johnson and Kylan Hill. Power back will be A.J. Dillon. And slot receiver will be, Schillinger and Zellers. Rush on the left will be Rashawn Gary. And then rush on the right should be Harris and Fowler. And let's put Rashawn Gary right there. Rush D tackle should be Kenny Clark, Buchanan, and Kroom. Sub linebacker will be Barnes, Campbell, and the rookie Calvin Bagley. Cornerback should be Eric Stokes in the slot. We're going to do Eric Stokes, Marvell Tell, and Spellman. And that's the team, man. That's the team. I don't know what to expect. This is a completely new team, especially in the offensive side. No more Devontae Adams, no more Aaron Jones, no more Aaron Rodgers. Who would have thought going into this rebuild, all three of them boys were going to be gone? All of them. And those are all skill positions, too. And I don't know why I clicked this, because I know it's going to say, oh, I thought it was poised. You thought wrong, bro. You thought wrong. But I'm going to say for this season, Jordan Love's first season as a starter, even though he's been in the league 4 years already, going into his fifth year, I'm going to say with this team, I'm going to say about 8 and 9. I'm going to say about 8 wins, trying to keep Matt LaFleur's job. Maybe he deserves to be fired, though. Like, we have not got a playoff win in this whole rebuild, but let's check out the college players that will be for our final draft. As you know, Jordan Love, this is his first season starting, so it's kind of like his rookie year. So I don't want to say like, oh, if he has a bad season, we're going to look to draft another quarterback, because we don't have time for that shit. Because we might most likely have to go into a year 5 where we have to win it all, and that's going to be hard with a rookie quarterback. But I do see a couple of quarterbacks here in the draft. One out of Tennessee named Aaron. Madden just fucking with me right now, but yeah, a couple of quarterbacks. We could use a tight end, could use a middle linebacker. If Devondre Campbell just is washed up. But we're at 81 overall, 84 defense, 80 offense. So we're actually not that bad of a team, and we're only going to get better. But let's go ahead and simulate week 1 against the Rams, see if we can get the dub against them. And we do. In Jordan Love's first game as a starter, 28-9. We shut the running game down. We shut the passing game down. We did turn the ball over a couple of times, but Jordan Love, 1-0 so far. He did throw 2 interceptions, but look at that O-line, only giving up 1 sack. Protecting him. That's another thing we need to do, is protect him. A.J. Dillon, first time as a starter for us, 76 yards and a touchdown. And look at Lance Johnson, the rookie running back, small guy, running the ball. He's really our third down back, and he's doing that. And then Zach Sellers with 6 catches, a touchdown for Lazard, a touchdown for Schillinger, our 4th receiver now. Cook had 3 catches. Let's go, man. Even our 3rd tight end had a catch, so we're just spreading the ball all around. Buchanan, Rashawn Gary, Dell Kroom, the rookie, in his first career sack. Dennis Harris, 1 TFL, a half a sack. Don't know if that's good enough, or he's going to say, I thought I was poised. Adrian Amos with the interception. Inside the 20 once for Bajorquez, and we are 1-0. Great way to kick off the season. But let's check out this camp standout. He's going to say it. Man. But got the Detroit Lions. Always a dangerous team when we play them. They know us better than anybody. But look at that. The Vikings 1-0. We're 1-0. The Bears 1-0. Lions are actually the only team that are 0-1. But that might change. They might beat us. We have to go to Detroit. But let's see if we can get a win in the Big D. And we actually do, 27-14. Now, I've seen Jordan Love go off when the computer is controlling him. And hopefully he does that for us. But, wow. I don't even know what to say. Our rush defense is just shutting shit down right now, bro. I got a little tongue twisted. I ain't even know what to say. Our rushing defense is shutting shit down. No turnovers. We were great on 3rd down. Very aggressive on 4th down. 2 touchdowns. No interceptions this time from Jordan Love. We did give up a couple of sacks, but very efficient. And look at our running game. Our running game has never been better. Love that 1-2 punch combo from the big guy and the little guy. Lazard, 74 yards. Cook with a touchdown. James Harrell, 6 catches. Touchdown for our other tight end, Lawrence, the rookie. Thought I saw him down there. 1 catch for 5 yards. Corey Meeks, our rookie right tackle, giving up a couple of sacks. Dennis Harris, yeah, he had a good preseason, and it's showing it here in the regular season. Chris Barnes with the interception. Owen Keenan does miss a field goal, but hell, we got the win. That's all that matters. And we are 2-0, going up against an 0-2 Buffalo Bills team. It's set up for us to lose this game. But looking at the mock draft, they have us projected to lose in the NFC Championship game to the goddamn Vikings. But they do have us taking a cornerback, so I guess they are projecting that we also let go of Eric Stokes, and then we drafted this guy Deontay Milner to replace him, who has A tackling. If he has A tackling, he might be in the running. This middle linebacker going to the Steelers could be in play for us too. But 2-0. Didn't expect the team to be 2-0 at the start of the season. And let's go ahead and simulate as Josh Myers comes back from injury. Need to make sure that he is our starting center because they're going to try to put Ford in. There we go. And 0-2 Bills. Should be able to beat them. It is in Buffalo, though. You know how Madden likes to do me when we're undefeated and we play a team that hasn't won a game. Boom. Shootout, 38-31. We win by a touchdown. We are 3-0 in the Jordan Love era. We are shutting the running game down. All we did was draft a defensive end, and that's it. And we're doing this. No turnovers, 600 yards total gained, 4 touchdowns for Mr. Jordan Love, who is now also, that's another thing. He does not have his star dev anymore because I play with dev trait regression on. He's been sitting these 4 years and he's down to normal dev. If he has a great season, right, or gets a dev trait scenario, goes up to star dev, and then gets bumped up to superstar dev all in 1 year, that'll be some crazy shit, bro. That'll be crazy. But Jordan Love, very efficient. Again, the running game, the combination of Lance Johnson and A.J. Dillon has been working. They complement each other well. Zach Seller, who blossomed at the end of last season, still hot. Marcus Cook trying to develop into that wide receiver one. Lazard has been great. Lance Johnson out of the backfield, receiving touchdown. Josh Myers comes back from injury and gives up 2 sacks. I don't like that. Buchanan with the sack. And Keenan does not miss. We're 3-0. 3-0. I think we had 2 wins on the road. We went into Buffalo. We went into Detroit. We won a division game already. We got a couple of guys back from injury. This Shelby Harris and Eric Stokes. It's working with Eric Stokes as our third cornerback, so we're going to remain and keep doing that. Make sure he is our slot cornerback because, you know, Madden is dumb. There we go. And we are 3-0. Then we have to play the Colts next. They're 2-1, not a bad team. Who the hell is calling it quits? I don't want to click on that because it's probably David Bakhtiari. Wouldn't be surprised. Shelby Harris is back from injury, but let's see if we can beat the 2-1 Indianapolis Colts on the road in Indy. And we do barely 20-17, won by a field goal, but we're 4-0. And another road game. And another game where we shut the other team down. They did pass a lot on us, though. And we had 1 third down conversion, and we still won the game. Why? Because we went for it on 4th down a lot. 3 4th down conversions. Hell, we said, fuck it. We can't get it done on 3rd down. Why not go for it on 4th down? 4 hard. But 5 sacks given up also from the O-line. Dillon, 50 yards. Hasn't had a 100-yard game yet, but being productive. Lazard, Sellers, both with touchdowns. 4 sacks given up. I should put Billy Turner in right now after that performance. But Rashawn Gary, 2 sacks. He's been kind of quiet. Jair Alexander with the interception. Keenan misses a field goal inside the 20 twice for Bojorquez. And, man, I'm thinking about putting Billy Turner in at right tackle. Maybe to help our running game a little bit. But I want the rookie to keep playing, though. I want the rookie to keep playing. David Lennon is back from injury. Don't even know who that is. Let me go ahead and check out. Make sure it's a receiver. Okay. Make sure the slot receiver is not messed around with because, you know, when you have an injury to a receiver, they will change their slot on you. But we have a TV game against the Minnesota Vikings, who are 1-3. Now, this team was projected in the first mock draft to beat us in the NFC Championship game, but they're 1-3 and we're 4-0. Just putting that out there. But the Bears are 3-1. Lions and Vikings sucking right now. Bears right behind us, and we do play them next week. But we have a primetime TV game against my Minnesota Vikings. Let's see if we can get the win and go to 5-0. Of course, we lose to a 1-3 team. Close game, though. Close game, Monday Night Football game. A team finally was able to run the ball on us, and that's why they beat us. That's why they beat us. Kirk Cousins was great. Their offensive line was great. They didn't give up no sacks. Dalvin Cook was great. Lance Johnson had a touchdown. Alan Lazard, 100 yards. James Harrell, 95 yards. I think we do need to get a tight end. But that was like his first good game. God damn, Meeks, man. I need to put Billy Turner in. Might go to Billy Turner. I know this rookie right tackle has hit and dev and all, but he's giving up a lot of sacks. Probably need to go to the veteran. Maybe that'll help out the running game, too. Yeah, let's go with Billy Turner. But 4-1 Bears, 4-1 Packers, very important game for the division. Let's see if we can get a win against them. We need this. Oh, man. Lose by 3 points again, 2 weeks in a row to two division opponents. The Bears take the number one spot as another team to run over 100 yards against us. Are we starting to show who we really are? Was that 4-0 start a fluke? We couldn't stop Kareem Hunt. It's understandable. Lazard, another 100-yard game, 80 yards for Cook. I think we need another weapon on offense. Billy Turner gives up a sack. Dale Kroom, a sack and a half. Half a sack for Kenny Clark. He's been kind of quiet this whole rebuild. Darnell Savage with the interception. I think I'm going to go back to the rookie. We really did like the same thing, so we might as well just play him. 2-4 Texans. TV game, too, by the way. But let's just go back to Meeks. I want to see if Billy Turner was a little bit better. Basically did the same thing, same rushing yards. He gave up a sack. Not 2, not 4, but he did give up a sack. David Buchanan's back. Shelby Harris is back. We do have another injury, though, and it is Kenny Clark broke his damn ribs. I want to make sure that we have our sub defensive tackles set as it should be. Buchanan, Kroom, and Damon Harrison. That's fine. Could put Shelby Harris in, but go ahead, Damon Harrison. And let's go ahead. He started for us, too, by the way, a couple of years ago. He was our rookie right end when Buchanan was a rookie on the left end. But let's simulate this game. See if we can get off this losing streak, this 2-game losing streak, to get our 5th win of the season. And we do. 30-24. It looks like one of those overtime scores. Sunday night football game, and it was in overtime. It did go to overtime. As we ran the ball, our first game where we rushed for over 100 yards. We did turn the ball over a couple of times. Probably could have put the game away if we didn't throw those 2 interceptions, Jordan Love, but he had almost 300 yards passing, 1 yard shy. 87 yards for A.J. Dillon, 28 for Lance Johnson. Cook led the way with 84 yards, but a touchdown for Lazard. 2 touchdowns for Lance Johnson out of the backfield. Sack and a half for Rashawn Gary, Devondre Campbell, Buchanan, Darnell Savage. We had no interceptions, and we did not miss our 40-yard field goal. And we are at 5-2. That is a great start, especially for like no Aaron Rodgers, no Aaron Jones, and we're 5-2. That's good. That's good to me. That's a success already. But we are projected to take, I think it's that same cornerback, but at 21 instead of all the way down there, he's actually moving up the boards. 6'3", 202, 8 tackling. Might have to take a chance on him. As I'm thinking about letting Eric Stokes go because he's still not getting any interceptions or anything so far. But we do have the juggernaut 4-2 Jaguars. We're at home. It's in Lambeau. We should be able to get the win. And we do 27-24. So after going on the 2-game losing streak, we go on a 2-game winning streak. And we same amount of rushing yards, almost the same amount of passing yards. We did have more first downs. Both teams had a turnover. We just mirrored each other all game, but not when it came to third down conversions. We had 12. They had 5. Look at this. Like I said, a mirror game. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick from each quarterback, 2 sacks, 27. Bro, this is literally a fucking mirror. 27 completions from both quarterbacks. A.J. Dillon, 69 yards, touchdown for Lance Johnson. Cook, 100 yards. He's playing great his second season. Zach Sellers with the touchdown. Schillinger with that 25-yard bomb. I love that our fourth receiver always gets like a bomb. Rashawn Gary, a sack. Just talked about him. Eric Stokes playing for his job right now. He gets the interception, his first in 2 years. But we're at 6-2, great record, and the Panthers, who I think is the team that we have to do next. I think Panthers, Patriots. What's after the Packers in alphabetical order? Panthers, I think, then Patriots. Yeah, so I think the Panthers are next. We are at the midseason. Though they're 6-2. We're 6-2. They're in the NFC. We're in the NFC. So this is an important game. Let's check out Jordan Love. See what he needs to work on. He's not even a scheme fit. Just awareness. His awareness. Should we just do improviser? Try to make him a scheme fit? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, and his awareness goes up too. Now he's at 66, so that was good. Lance Johnson was a normal dev, I think. Yeah, he was normal. Who's my other rookie? The right tackle, Corin Meeks. Let's make him a scheme fit. Maybe he'll play a little bit better now that he's a scheme fit. Agile. And he's a star. And I think the right end was the other guy, Dale Kroon. Probably star. Let's make him a scheme fit. Actually, he's not. Still 1 point away. And he still hidden somehow. But we do have a TV game again. Yeah, this deserves to be on TV. Both teams 6-2. Both teams looking to be a top dog in the NFC in the playoffs. And let's see if we can beat them. 45, 4-5 to 28. 3-game winning streak. Both teams over 100 yards rushing. How the hell did we score? I think they outplayed us. I really think they outplayed us. They had more rushing yards. They had more passing yards. They had more first downs, more kick return yards, more total yards gained. They just had the turnovers. They had more fourth down conversions than us. Almost the same amount of red zone touchdowns. We beat them in the time of possession. 4 touchdowns, though, from Jordan Love, 2 picks from Sam Darnold. So it came down to the quarterbacks because Chris McCaffrey, Run CMC just dominated us. A.J. Dillon had a touchdown. Thinking A.J. Dillon, man, he hasn't had a 100-yard rushing game yet, and maybe he was better off as a running back too. Maybe he's not ready to carry the load. But 3 touchdowns from Marcus Cook, I think he's ready to carry the load at wide receiver 1. He's out playing, I would say, Alan Lazard this season. Cody Meeks only giving up 1. At least it's not 4. Buchanan, James Corbett, Jair Alexander, 3 for 3 for Keenan. As I remember, Kenny Clark is still out with injury. Buchanan's been playing well ever since Kenny Clark went down with injury. And speaking of the devil, he is back. He is back. Not calling him the devil or anything, but Kenny Clark is back. He is back. So that's only going to make our D-line stronger. And we do Bears right behind us at 6-2. I think we got a good lead on the Vikings, who did beat us. Bears also beat us, so we definitely got to beat the Bears in that second meeting. And would you look at that, Week 12, we're going to be playing against Aaron Rodgers and the Tennessee Titans. I don't remember who we traded Aaron Jones to. And I want to see, go to running back, go to NFL. I just don't remember. It might have been like the Cardinals or somebody. The Patriots. Aaron Jones to the Patriots. Okay. It's the Patriots. But we do play, that's crazy. We play Aaron Rodgers Week 12. So, but let's go ahead and simulate against the 49ers. See if we can get our 8th win of the season. And we don't. 38-28. We take the L at home. Game we probably should have won. But we could not stop the running game. We were stopping the run earlier on in the season. Now it's just like teams have figured us out. We turned the ball over a lot. We couldn't get any third down conversions. It was 24-14 at half. Trey Lance defeats Jordan Love. Almost A.J. Dillon, 93 yards rushing, 32 yards for Lance Johnson. I think Cook is ready to take over for Alan Lazard at that wide receiver 1 spot. Maybe next season he'll do it. Maybe we do it now. But he's playing well at the wide receiver 2 position. Why change it now? Why mess up his mojo? But 7-3, man, our schedule is really hard. We're playing a lot of good teams this season. James Corbett is back from injury. I think that's our cornerback. So we'll put Eric Stokes back as the starter. Don't want to rush Corbett back into the starting position. And then, yeah, we'll do Corbett, Stokes, and Spellman, or Marvell Tell, actually. And you know what? Let's do the damn thing. Cooks over Lazard. For one game. We do have the Cowboys. They're 7-2. We're 7-3. NFC, and the Bears are 7-2. God damn it. Lose 28-17. 2-game losing streak. That's not good. Probably not going to win the division share. Look like the Bears are legit. Sunday night game, as we could not run the ball to save our lives. We did shut their passing game down, though. 230 yards from Jordan Love. Yeah, we could not run the ball. They shut us down. Cook was great. Zellers, Schillinger, where the hell was Lazard? You just got pissed off that I benched him. Didn't really bench him. I just moved him down to wide receiver 2, and he did not play good. Buchanan, Kroon with sacks, pick for Campbell. He's been non-existent this season. Haven't really seen his name too much. But we do have that bye week before we get ready to play Aaron Rodgers, so that's good. And what the hell? A locker room divide with the front office. Why? Never seen that one, but I'm not going to click into it. Corin Meeks is back. Let's make sure he's our starter. And look at that. The Titans have the same record as we do. And I'm going to put Lazard back as our receiver 1. But, yeah, we have a... Oh, we played them before the bye week. I thought we had a bye week before we played them. But let's go ahead and upgrade the team. And they're 7-3. We're 7-4. Aaron Rodgers revenge game. This is a big one. 2 teams that could meet in the Super Bowl. Looks like both teams might make the playoffs. And let's go ahead and simulate and see who's going to get one up. Aaron Rodgers beats us by 4 points. 32-28, close game. We do on a 3-game losing streak, though. That is concerning. But going into the bye week, perfect time for a bye week. We outrushed them. We outpassed them. Aaron Rodgers, look at his first downs. 29 first downs. It just came down to the turnovers. Jordan Love is not Aaron Rodgers yet. That's what it is. 2 picks, no picks. So Aaron Rodgers, yeah, it was personal for him. It was personal, but look at that. A.J. Dillon gets his first 100-yard game as our starter. Outrushing Derrick Henry, by the way. Becoming the new Derrick Henry. Both of them weigh 247 pounds. Let's go. Lance Johnson also with a touchdown. Cook, bro. He's doing this from the wide receiver 2 position, and he's not even in the slot. What the hell is going on? And then Schillinger is getting some catches, even though he's our wide receiver 4. What is going on? Meeks giving up sacks as usual. Chrome looks like he's blooming late into the season, but we need to figure out what the hell is going on because we're on a little losing streak here. We could play ourselves out of the playoffs, but we do have a bye week. We do have an injury. We do have a returning injury. Darnell Savage is out with an abdominal tear. Kobe Williams is back. That's our fullback. Let's take a look at the contracts really quick, though, as we prepare to play against the Bears. David Bakhtiari, if we got okay, we finally got some damn cap room. It took 4 years for us to get some cap room. David Bakhtiari is going to be here for the whole rebuild. Let's just up this up and make it 45 mil even. Boom, we got David Bakhtiari back. Kenny Clark we're going to wait on because I really don't know what he's been doing. I haven't really been paying attention to his stats. Hell, what the hell am I talking about? He's been balling. Kenny Clark, 5 mil. Yeah, let's make it 24. He wants more money. He can have it. Eric Stokes will wait. Josh Myers will wait. Newman. Jordan Love looks like we're going to commit to him. 4-year deal. And that's a team-friendly deal for a quarterback, supposedly franchise quarterback. George Bassnight, that's not bad either. I would actually give him a... What am I doing? He's a deaf piece. Not going to worry about that right now. But we finally got some damn money, so it looks like we'll be able to spend going into year 5. But we got to come back with Kenny Clark, and we have to prepare for this game against the Chicago Bears where we cannot lose to them because if we get swept by them, they're probably going to win the division. Probably going to win the division. And I am going to make a change here at the bye week. I'm going to put first round pick Marcus Cook over Lazard. And that's the only change we're going to make. Oh, and another thing. I'm going to make another change. I'm going to go back to what was working at the cornerback position. Slot cornerback will be Eric Stokes. And then we're going to start Corbett over Eric Stokes. As Eric Stokes may not be here next year. But very important game against the Bears. They're 8-4. We're 7-5. We already lost to them once. We also are on a losing streak. So we definitely need to win this game, get our 8th win of the season. Let's take a look at the playoff picture just to see if the Bears may be the number 1 seed in the NFC. And it is the Cowboys who beat us already. But Bears are number 3. We're actually at number 5. Both of us could make the playoffs, but we definitely want that division title of the NFC North. But let's go ahead and get our revenge against them and split the season series with them. And we do 34-31, very close, just like the first game. Decided by 3 points. This game was decided by 3 points. We get off that losing streak, so the bye week paid off. The adjustments paid off on the depth chart. We did turn the ball over a lot. We were actually up 27-7 at the half. Bears almost made a comeback, but our defense was able to get to Justin Fields 5 times. Kareem Hunt really didn't. He had a good game though. He had a good game. 75 yards, 2 touchdowns. Touchdown for our fullback Kobe Williams. And Marcus Cook is just on one this season. He's everything we thought he would be. Not so much in his rookie season. Alan Lazard still outplayed him, but look at this. He's definitely better than Alan Lazard now. 2 touchdowns with James Harrell. I think we're going to need a tight end next season. Damn, that was fast. I just scrolled through that. But Rashawn Gary, 2.5. Kenny Clark coming back from that injury, a sack and a half. Devondre Campbell playing great. Jair Alexander having an outstanding season. Amos with the pick, 2 for 2, 57. We're looking great. Looks like we might. This will be our 3rd time in 4 seasons, as we didn't make it that 2nd season, which was very disappointing. But my Seahawks been 8. What are y'all doing? But let's see if we can beat my Seattle Seahawks. Week 15. And oh my God. At 13, we could not run the ball. We could not pass the ball. We couldn't do squat. Man, and it was 13-21 going into the half. We were actually up 13-0 in the first quarter. Jordan Love didn't have a bad game. Bad game passing yard wise. Could not run the ball. Who the hell is Emmett Ebert? Touchdown for Cook. He is just on one right now. He's going to be our next superstar dev guy. Tyler Lockett with a punt return touchdown against us. I swear on everything, bro. Dude is still there. Like, what the fuck? What was the point of kicking me out? Just thankful my damn broadcast didn't stop this time. What the hell's going on? Let me upgrade my team. The fuck? Uncalled for. But we get Darnell Savage back. This is a very important game, especially in the NFC. 8-6. We're on the road. And we win 34-28. We got our 9th win of the season. Like I said, I expected to be 8-9 this season, so we already, exceeded expectations. And we win it overtime. We just passed the ball like crazy because we couldn't run. 8 third-down conversions. Touchdown for Jordan Love, 423 passing yards, the most of his career by far. We did give up 3 sacks, though. 2 touchdowns for A.J. Dillon. Touchdown for Jordan Love, so 5 on the day. I'm surprised he has not had a breakout scenario. Zellers, 8 catches, 105 yards. Cook has been on one, bro. Amari Rodgers getting in, 7 catches, 76 and a touchdown. David Bakhtiari and Jenkins giving up a couple of sacks on that left side on the O-line. Field goal was blocked. But we get 9 wins, and we might get double-digit wins if we can win this next game. Don't know what the Bears' record is. They're actually 10-5. They're still a game ahead of us. Vikings making a comeback. They were 1-3 at one point, and they already beat us. Alan Lazard is out. But we have a lot of depth at receiver. Still got Amari Rodgers. We still got Schillinger. So we are good. Cook has been on one this season, too. He's balling. So we're good. We're set. Week 17 against the Vikings, and then we got the Lions week 18. So two division opponents. This is an important game because if the Vikings sweep us here and they win next week, they could come in second place in the division, and we could be looking out of the playoffs. So this is a very important game. Don't get it screwed. Don't get it twisted. We need to win this game, and we lose. Of course, we lose, and we have to play for our fucking lives in Week 18 against the Lions. Where have we seen this before? Year one, it came down to us and the Lions for the division, and where we won it. But, man, we've lost to every team in the division. Oh, boy, it's going to come down to us and the Lions. 2 touchdowns for the Schillinger. That's what I love about our receivers. Whenever they get in, whenever their number is called, they answer. They answer every time. Sean Gary, Buchanan, Corbett, Campbell. This one's on Owen Keenan, damn it. This one is on the field goal kicker. I told y'all special teams matter. That was on him. You make those 2 field goals, my boy, we win the damn game. And now we have to play for our playoff lives, our playoff hopes. It's in the hands of the Lions. It's in the hands of the Lions, bro. And if the Lions, look at this. It's basically anybody's. I think the Bears clinched the division. They swept us, but no, they did not sweep us. We beat them. So if the Bears lose, we win. We could possibly win the division. If we lose, the Vikings and the Lions move, they could get bumped up to second. The Vikings could get bumped up to second. So this is a very important game. I don't know who the other teams play, but look at that. We're the 7th seed, Bears 3rd seed, so we could still make the playoffs. But we have to come in at least second. Looking at the NFC side in the standings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't understand it because we're like, wait, where the hell are the Packers? I skipped over us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the Saints are 8-8. Vikings, Cardinals. Yeah, we need to just win this damn game so we don't have to worry about that shit and just make the playoffs. Come on, Packers. Come on. The motherfucking Detroit Lions dropped almost 50 on us to send our asses home. We go from being second in the division to last in the division, letting the Vikings take our spot as the 7th seed because the Lions fucking beat our asses. I don't even want to look at that game and what happened. Let's just upgrade the team. We got 9 wins. It's only up from here. I got to take a look at it. I got to. It came down to the last 2 games of the season where if we win at least one of these bitches, we're in the playoffs. We lose to the Vikings by a field goal, and then we get smoked by the Lions. We get our asses thrashed. We get greased by the damn Lions. 20-14 going into the half, too, bro. We couldn't stop their running game. 2 turnovers. I want to know what the hell happened. Ferrara got in, threw a touchdown. Okay. Jordan Love threw 2 picks. Okay. We couldn't rush the ball. Okay, Cook was still hot. He's making Alan Lazard seem expendable at this point because we got Schillinger, we got Sellers. Corbett had a pick. Okay. And now I'm realizing I don't think I got the deal done with Kenny Clark. Forgot about that. But yeah, let's see who wins the Super Bowl, Pro Bowl. It was a successful season. I would have liked to make the playoffs. But going into year 5, I think we're going to be ready. As we came a couple of games short. I'm just blowed that we're last in the division. Like, I would have accepted at least 3rd place, but we got kicked from 2nd to last, bro. Especially with the way that the Vikings and the Lions started, both with 1 win. They were both like 1-4. We knew the Bears were good the whole season, but god damn, bro, we're last as the Ravens and Cowboys are in the Super Bowl. I didn't even. You can tell I'm off, bro. I didn't even show y'all the damn rankings, the stats. It's not even showing our rankings right now because we're at the Pro Bowl. But looking at the top performers, yeah, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Russell Wilson, all threw for 5,000 yards. Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, Zeke Elliott, Jalen Waddle, Marcus freaking Cook. Now, Alan Lazard has been our wide receiver one the whole rebuild after Devontae Adams left. He's been a slot receiver the first year when we had Devontae Adams. Marcus Cook now was wide receiver two. Wide receiver two. The slot was Zellers and Schillinger. Cook was not in the slot, and this man put up 114 catches, 1,400 yards, 13 touchdowns. Let's go. His emergence has me thinking Lazard turning 29, almost 30, an injury. Get off his contract. I could go with the white boy Schillinger and Sellers and Cook. Hell yeah. DeForest Buckner, 20 sacks. And then you got Myles Garrett, TJ Watt, Patrick Surtain, Trayvon Diggs, Marlon Humphrey, Kazir White, Tremaine Edmonds, Hakeem Davis Gaither. Looking at our stats, we were ninth. Jordan Love. I love that season, boy. 26 defensive yards. A.J. Dillon, 7 yards shy of 1,000 yards, and he had double-digit touchdowns. Point scored, we were 10th, and look at that. First in receptions, second in receiving touchdowns, and second in receiving yards. Jordan Love, my God. A lot of interceptions, almost 20. But if he can cut those down and put up these numbers, almost threw for 5,000 yards, almost 40 touchdowns, he should have been in the MVP running. We did give up a couple more sacks than we usually give up. But he averaged 283.6 yards per game. Rating was 98.8. Longest pass is 47 yards. Touchdown for Ferrara there. But, man, A.J. Dillon, great season. Averaged 4.1, 10 touchdowns, only one fumble. Longest was 75 yards for the big guy and 7 yards shy of 1,000 yards. I would take it. 6 touchdowns for the rookie Lance Johnson. Jordan Love also had a rushing touchdown. Receiving 3,000-yard receivers. 114 catches. We saw his season. Longest 247-yard. Longest pass of the season. 78 catches, 1,000 yards for Alan Lazard, who was injured, so he probably would have more. And 1,000 yards for Zellers. Almost 80 catches. And then 65, 6, and 4. Not bad, but and then even Christian Schillinger, bro. 387 yards, 3 touchdowns. He had 1,000 yards his rookie season. So he's capable of 1,000 yards. So Alan Lazard. I like the 4 receivers, though. Amari Rodgers even had a touchdown. Offensive line, looking at it, Corey Meeks was just terrible. Terrible. Bakhtiari was good. Myers was not so good this season. We will not be extending him as we might go back forward. Elton Jenkins, that's kind of okay season. Billy Turner only played once. And then Ryan James did not give up a single sack. He's been our best offensive lineman besides Bakhtiari. Devondre Campbell, as middle linebacker, too, did that. So he's not slowing down. Jai Alexander, great season for him. Amos, 2 picks. Blair Buchanan, 22 TFL, 7 sacks. Beast stopping the run. He must have been stopping all those runs early on in the season. Eric Stokes didn't really do much to save his ass. 8 TFLs for Dennis Harris, but not enough sacks from our pass rusher. Kenny Clark did that, and he was injured. That's great. Dale Kroom as a rookie, that's a good season. Sacks for Sean Gary led the way, almost double digits. Need more sacks, though. 2 picks for Corbett. And then looking at our force fumbles, we had Corbett, Rashawn Gary. We had no blocks. We had no safeties. We had a pick 6 for Darnell Savage, okay? Extra pointer was blocked, and a field goal was blocked. He missed 5, but he really only missed 4 because of that field goal block made it 57 yards. So good season for Keenan. Inside the 26 times, long as 72 for Bojorquez, averaged 52.1, and we did not have a special teams touchdown because when do we ever do? Oh, only when we're Tyreek Hill. Yearly awards, MVP goes to Zeke. Oh, look at that shit. When we looked at Aaron Rodgers on the Titans, Tannehill was still on the roster. He ended up on the Falcons at some point. Coach of the Year goes to Mike McCarthy. We don't deserve to be on there. NFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Christian McCaffrey. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Aaron Donald, who got a new contract today in real life. So he will not be retiring just yet. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Lance Franklin of the Bucks. We had Lance Johnson at number 3. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jamarcus Turk of the Panthers. We had Kroom at 4. Best QB goes to Kyler Murray. Jordan Love at number 10, just like his jersey number. Running back goes to Zeke Elliott. Receiver goes to Marcus freaking Cook. Hopefully they let him keep his superstar dev when they give it to him. Probably not going to get it at all. Offensive line goes to Zach Martin. David Bakhtiari at 4. D lineman goes to Aaron Donald. Blair Buchanan at number 9. Linebacker goes to Alex Highsmith. Rashawn Gary at 7. DB goes to Trayvon Diggs. Jair Alexander at 6. Best kicker goes to Justin Tucker, the GOAT kicker. Just on a new team now. And, I should have just clicked the Pro Bowl right there, but we can click on it from this screen. Take a look at the Pro Bowl. As we have, I would say, is that our fullback? Is that our fullback? Is that our fullback? Is that my fullback? Shout out to Kobe Williams making the Pro Bowl. I knew he could be the next John Kuhn, damn it. We were upset when we saw the other fullbacks had star devs or hidden devs, but Pro Bowl fullback, baby. Cook, that makes 2. He's wide receiver 1. Bakhtiari makes 3. Jenkins makes 4. Buchanan was snubbed. Jai Alexander, I was about to say, was snubbed. That's 5. And Hill. That's 6 Pro Bowlers for us. For a team that finished last in the NFC North. And didn't make the playoffs. Looking at our rankings, we were 10th in points per game, 6th in passing yards, offensive rush 22, defensive pass points per game 28, defensive pass yards 17, defensive rush, which is very surprising because we were shutting shit down in the beginning of the year, 22. But let's go ahead and upgrade the team. Marcus Cook should be superstar dev. Won't be surprised if he's not. Let's go. Question is, will he keep it? Is it a one hit wonder thing with Madden, where they're like, he did it for 1 year, make sure he does it again so we can rob him again next year, like have they been doing Alan Lazard. But Cook is a new superstar dev. Got Sellers, still a Norman Schillinger. Lazard still all the way down with that injury. Jordan Love does go back up to star where he should be. So that's 2 on the offense. Then on the defensive side, Buchanan goes up. Kroom, did he go up, or was he bro, don't tell me he was a superstar when I drafted him. He was a superstar? He was a freaking superstar. We drafted a superstar defensive lineman. Let's go. And then Buchanan goes up to superstar. Let's go, man. So that's 2 superstar D linemen. Jordan Love at star. Cook at, oh man, let us keep our dev traits in there. We're going to be great next year. We get a tight end, maybe a cornerback and middle linebacker. Definitely going to make the playoffs. But the Ravens beat the Cowgirls in the Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson, Super Bowl MVP, beating the NFL MVP in Zeke. Yeah, Mike McCarthy, who was the coach of the year, who he also beat. And then Chris McCaffrey, Myles Garrett, that rookie quarterback for the Bucks, and then the rookie DN for the Panthers. As we finally got some money so we can spend. We have a good team if they let us keep our dev traits. We have a good quarterback in Jordan Love. We have a mock draft 3 that's out, and we can see where they have us projected and who they have us projected today to take. It's been that cornerback, but they have us taking Zach Badet, however you say it. But A Pursuit, C Block Shed, and B Type. We know everything about him because we had the linebacker scout. Be awareness, A Pursuit, not bad. But if we keep Devondre Campbell and Chris Barnes still on the contract, really don't need a middle linebacker. Could go corner. I don't see any tight ends, and that's what's okay. There goes one, John Rivers to the Chiefs. I was gonna say tight end is worrying me because I feel like that's the route we need to go if we don't see one in free agency. Kenny Clark, that's another thing. We did not break him back yet. Might have to franchise tag him if he doesn't like the contract we offer him. But Kevin Zeitler goes out Super Bowl champion. Aaron Rodgers, thank you, God, bro. I'm always good when it comes to timing, unless it's time to go to work or something to clock in. But we trade Aaron Rodgers. What a robbery, bro. We trade him to the Titans. They get 1 year out of him. They get 1 year out of Tyron Smith, signing him in free agency. And now the Titans are fucked. They don't even have Ryan Tannehill anymore. Let's go, man. Rob their asses. Straight out robbery, man. We won that trade, but I didn't even look at their stat. I want to see Aaron Rodgers' stats for the season he had for them, but it's already over. But let's go ahead and bring back Kenny Clark. He wanted more bonus. I will give you more bonus because he low key has been playing great for us when I thought he wasn't. We'll give him 24 and a half. $2 years. Eric Stokes, take a look at the player card, look at the stats, and see if he's worth bringing back. He's not. Sorry to say it. Not bringing him back. I know he's 26, 78 overall, only normal dub, never went up to star. He's not coming back. Josh Myers had that one good season at the end, lost his job before, then had a bad season, not bringing it back. Royce Newman never was a starter for us, not coming back. Same thing with Rodgers. Kylan Hill did make the Pro Bowl as a special teamer. We're paying A.J. Dillon. We got a rookie. So I'm not going to bring Kylan Hill back. He can go somewhere else. None of these guys are coming back. None of these guys are coming back. So we're going to let all those guys go. We get Kenny Clark back. Losing Josh Myers. And we're going to look at free agency. Another thing I want to do. Take a look at the roster really quick. Got Jordan Love. Want to see if they let him keep his star depth. Oh my God, this game is garbage, bro. I'm seriously thinking when I do the Panthers next, y'all should let me know in the comments. Should I take dev trait regression off? I would hate to do that because I hate players do regress. Okay, and sometimes when I'm watching rebuilds, I hate to see like all these damn 90 plus overalls in free agency and these super powered teams and a guy that's like 40 years old. He's a 60 overall, but he still has superstar dev trait. Like that should not be the case. So I like the dev trait regression on. But when it doesn't work correctly like this, bro, should I go ahead and nerf them and edit the player, give it back to his ass? Or I think there's a way where you can increase the amount of star dev, superstar dev, and superstar X Factor players that are in the league. But that's just stupid right there. That's just stupid. They robbed my boy like that, bro. At least Cook kept his superstar dev, though. Did Alan Lazard get robbed? Oh, boy, he did. Trading block. They've been robbing a lot of star dev players lately. Bakhtiari still has his. What about James? They take his star dev away? No. O-line is straight. Buchanan, okay. You take star dev away from Jordan Love, okay. But you let me keep my two superstars that got earned in Buchanan and Cook. I'm fine with that. And then Kroom, we drafted him. Oh, yeah, this defense. Ooh, look at that D-line, bro. Buchanan, Kroom, and Kenny Clark, all superstars. Good luck. And Rashawn Gary. Yes, sir. Campbell. Yeah, we could look for a middle linebacker. We could. Definitely need cornerback. Free safety's good. Strong safety is okay still. I'm very surprised Adrian Amos has not regressed a lot. He has not regressed a lot. I think he's still a star dev too. But looking at it, yeah, Jordan Love was robbed, but hell, I'll take it if that means Cook can remain a superstar and Buchanan and Kroom can remain superstar. Devondre Campbell also lost his star dev. So Amos kept his. So looks like Campbell and Lazard, especially Lazard trying to come back from the injury, and we got Schillinger and Sellers. I just might get rid of Alan Lazard and Campbell. We got a lot of money to spend. Let's go ahead and look at the free agency class. Ooh, Aaron Donald is there, and the fucking Vikings, bro. But we don't need Aaron Donald. We got superstars on our D line. Hopefully he signs at the Rams or the Patriots and not them. We've been robbing. Boy, the Patriots, we traded Aaron Jones to the Patriots. They got 1 year out of him. He's in free agency. Traded Aaron Rodgers to the Titans to get 1 year out of him. Retirement. And we have a chance, if we wanted to, we could bring Aaron Jones back right now. But Johnson had a great rookie season. I'm not going to do that to him. But looking at the receivers, I don't know why I'm looking at receivers. We don't need receivers. Tight end, Tommy Tremble is there. 25, star dev, but the Bucks got a big bid on him, so I'm not going to argue. Johnny Smith is 30. Breven Jordan is only 25 at 5 years. It's crazy. So if I start a cheap deal, could bring him in. But I think I would rather just draft a tight end right now. We do need a center. And with the Vikings going after Ryan Jensen, we're going to go after him too. We need a center. Stop the Vikings from getting better. Didn't the no, they came in second in the division. Yeah, so we're going to pay, I'll give him 13 and a half. Oh my God, that's still not enough. What about 14 mil? There we go. So Ryan Jensen would improve the O-line. We're good on the D-line. Jerome Baker would be an upgrade over Devondre Campbell, but I feel like we could draft with Devondre Campbell's been decent for us. On the right, we could use a veteran because Harris wasn't that good attacking the passer. Tyus Bowser could come in and give us depth at that position. We got like a Tyus Bowser for depth, like a 1-year deal. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get Tyus Bowser for depth. And then looking at cornerback, it's always the same names. Marcus Peters, Stephon Gilmore. I don't want them. Noah Mbagne. Jeff Okuda. Like getting revenge on the Lions. And look at that. He played good for me when he was on the line, when I did the Lions rebuild. And the Vikings are trying to go after them. The Vikings are going after everybody, bro. They're spending money. Look at that. They even going after Aaron Stokes. Fuck y'all, bro. Vikings going after, wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Maybe we should go after Jeff Okuda then. Don't let them get Jeff Okuda and Eric Stokes and Ryan Jensen. Just screw the Vikings every chance we get. That would be really funny. Strong safety. Yeah, we're good. Good at kicker. Good at punter. We could look. We're going to look to draft tight end and then middle linebacker and corner. So I kind of don't want Jeff Okuda though. I mean, what would this do? Would that put us in the lead if we just gave him a 2-year deal? I kind of don't want to do it. I think I'd rather just get a rookie. But I want Ryan Jensen and Tyus Bowser. So fuck the Vikings. They can go ahead and get Okuda. They can go ahead and get Eric Stokes. Let's see if we can get Ryan Jensen and Tyus Bowser for depth. Ryan Jensen, I swear, if he went to, I fucking hate, the Vikings are my second favorite team in real life, but in this rebuild, I fucking hate the Minnesota Vikings. They're trying to sign everybody, Okuda, they're trying to sign Eric Stokes away from us, and they go and get Aaron Donald. They get Ryan Jensen. Vikings really trying to win the fucking division. Well, David Andrews is our backup plan at center. So let's go ahead and get him. And the Vikings are going to be tough, man. Aaron Donald and Ryan Jensen. It's crazy. Oh, my God. David Andrews wants a lot of fucking money. And that's all I'm offering him. I'm not going to. We got a decent center already. And cornerback, let's look and see who's left. They're even going after Stephon Gilmore. Now they're just trying to use all their money for year 5 and build a super team. I hope they fail. I hope they go 0-17. I hope they fucking do. And I don't see any of the cornerbacks left, so let's just go ahead to the goddamn prospects. We're going to rely on the draft. We're going to rely on the draft. Mock draft 4 is out. Seems like I never can get Ryan Jensen. Never can get Ryan Jensen. They have us taking that cornerback. But looking at the prospects and the positions of need, the first one is we could go center. There's a second to third round guy, Cooper Carroll, B pass blocking. He is elite, just not when it comes to stamina. So I would definitely put him on the list. Looking at middle linebacker, we got these guys 95% scouted. So Cameron Palmer, like, this is a day 3 guy. C pursuit, C tackling, B zone coverage. He's actually not that bad. B awareness, A hit power. He looks like a beast. We could steal him on day 3. So I'm fine with that. We definitely need to find some hidden gems in this class. We could go. Did I even look at the tight end? Put Deontay Milner on there. We need to look at these other guys. Greg Wilson, B catching. Oh yeah, he looks like a beast. Looks like a deep cornerback class. We got Brett Anderson, A press, 4.35. Hell yeah. There's gonna be a lot of cornerbacks in this class. So we got Arsenio Blackshear, D catching. He can't catch. Can't do nothing. Look at Randy Campbell, B catching. He's only 5'9", and he's slow. 5'9", and he's slow. So I thought that was Josh McDaniels. It's Jose McDaniels. He can't catch. It's like we might take a cornerback in the first round. So we got Malik Young, B zone. Yeah. We got Glenn Wynn. It's like a beast. Put him on the list. Then we're going to go ahead and look at the tight ends. The Vikings are dominating free agency. So we're going to have to be left with trying to draft well. George Daughtry. A run block, C deep route running, C medium route running. You might just have to go at Rivers. A awareness, B short route running. 6'5", 265. B short route running. Troy Bradley, is he better than Rivers? Don't know. So we got Vince Allen. That A awareness, Troy Bradley might be good pick. Might go cornerback first. I think we might. Let's go ahead to fifth year option. As David Andrews rejected us, that's okay. Blair Buchanan, we're picking it up. He's a new superstar dev. Our defense is going to be scary, bro. Especially if we do take a cornerback or a middle linebacker in the first round. Defense is going to be scary. We're going to look fifth year option on who got drafted with Buchanan. Ryan James, that right guard who did not give up a sack all last season. Hell yeah, we're picking that up too. And then private workout, we're actually going to do this because I need more. If this works, I need more information on some players. I need more information on that tight end, and the middle linebacker. I know the cornerbacks are good. I know the center is good. So the 2 tight ends and that middle linebacker, we need more information on. And we're going to go ahead to next week where we'll get kicked out. And then we'll come back and look at the free agency recap. And then we'll go straight into the draft. And see all the signings, all the big signings that the Vikings did, trying to be top of the NFC. I don't think they won the division yet. I know we've won it. The Lions have won it. The Bears just won it. So the Vikings have, like, the only team that have not won the division yet, and they're sick of that shit. They're sick of being at the bottom, and they want to win the division. So they went and got Aaron Donald, Ryan Jensen. They probably got Jeff Okudah. They probably stole Eric Stokes from us. But we'll see. Who has the better draft though, and who has the better season next season? Our defense is going to be on point, bro. Our defense is going to, ooh, good luck running the ball on us. Mock draft 5 is out, and they have us taking another cornerback, Brett Anderson. Okay, don't hate it. Oh, I do want to see if it worked though for the 2 tight ends. See if it gives us some more information. And it's so stupid, bro. Shit doesn't even work. What about the middle linebacker? Okay, the middle linebacker worked. 100%. So C block shedding, C pursuit, C tackling. His talent is round 3 to 4 talent. He looks better than a round 3 to 4 talent though. Okay. Yeah, we're probably gonna take one of the cornerbacks then. I wish the tight end shit worked because I wanted to see more information on them. But this guy's the fastest tight end in the class. But this guy, Troy Bradley, he has A awareness. A awareness. Well, we have to take a chance on him. But we have a chance to take that other tight end in the first round. So we'll go to the draft. Oh, I didn't look at the free agency recap. Fuck. I want to see what the Vikings did, man. That's all I really care about. See what the Vikings did. Let's see. Offense. They have no QB. Okay, they didn't make any additions on offense. Now, the one they did was Ryan Jensen, even though they still have Brad Bear on the roster. Daniil Hunter and Aaron Donald is going to be scary. So they're copying our D-line. They want superstars on the D-line just like us. Let's look in the secondary and see. Oh, they got a fucking superstar right outside linebacker. But they did bring in Gilmore and Eric Stokes. They didn't get Jeff Okuda. Okay. So Jensen, Aaron Donald, and Aaron Stokes, and Stephon Gilmore. Okay. 4 additions. They're spending money.
Are now on the clock.
But it's either tight end or cornerback with our first round pick. And we are at pick 16. I don't know what we're going to do. We could trade back up into the first round.
All right, next up,
As I'm thinking I'm going to do that. I think we're going to trade our second and one of our 4th round picks and a first next year
now we turn to the
for
Steelers.
whoever pick 17 is, because we pick at 16. I would love to pick back to back. Get our tight end and get a cornerback. Who is pick 17? I don't want to risk trying to get a cornerback in the second round. Of course it'd be the fucking Lions. It's always a team in my division. It's always a team in my division. We'll go Raiders, pick 18, boom. And we do it. We give up a first next year, a second this year, and a 4th this year for pick 18. So we pick at 16, and then we got 18. So we can go cornerback, tight end, and like either way. Then we're going to go cornerback first, though.
Who do they have their eye on?
So let's see who is left. So if we go cornerback, we go either Greg Wilson or Brett Anderson. So this guy has B catching. He runs a 4.43. He's the strongest cornerback left. He has B awareness, B catching, A hit power, right? Then you got Brett Anderson, who was projected to go to us at one point. A press, C man coverage, 4.35. He's really fast. C hit power, C tackling, but A press. I think Greg Wilson might be a little bit better. He's older. B catching and A hit power. We're going to take Greg Wilson.
All right,
of course, he's normal. Eric Stokes was normal, though, but he's fast. I'm pretty sure the other guy is hidden dev. And then if the Lions don't screw us here,
All right, the Packers are now on the
okay,
clock.
we'll go tight end here. And get John Rivers. Not going to bank on Troy Bradley. We're going to go with
The
John Rivers,
Cardinals
and he
on the
is hidden
clock
dev.
now.
Okay,
What
so at least
direction
we
will
got
they
hidden dev
go?
at one of our first round picks. The cornerback shit is fine. Pretty sure the other guy is going to be hidden dev, but it's all right. And then with
The
the rest
Packers
of these
are now
picks, we're
on the
just going to
clock.
fill out, our needs and depth. Thought there was a center that we looked at that was still going to be there. We could go middle linebacker. We're actually going to do that. We're going to go Cam Palmer,
It's the
who we
Lions
thought
now on
about
the
taking
clock.
maybe in the second round even. So we're going to go with him as we only have one fourth round pick because we traded one away.
Okay, next up, it's the Packers on
And
the
we can go
clock.
at this position. I guess we can go center anywhere on the O line. There's a second and third round left tackle here, just sitting here, but he has F run block. That's why he's sitting there. Joe Crowder, A impact blocking, but F run blocking. That's why he's sitting there still. Let's look at guard, D run block. Okay. Center. So we got Ted Culver, D awareness. But his run block finesse is good. Run block power is okay. Lead blocking is good. So we got Joe Matthews. A pass block, B awareness. He just gets hurt a lot. Taking him.
Okay,
Hidden
it's the
dev. Let's
Lions now
go.
on the clock.
Let's go. In the fourth round, we got a starting center out of Clemson. Let's go, man. Draft king.
On the clock now, it's the Packers. The
Um,
time is ticking.
Thinking of another position that we need depth at on this team. Strong safety. Amos is getting up there in age. B hit power. B pursuit. B block shedding, but D zone. But Mike Campbell could be a decent pick. Enrique Tompkins, let's look at him really quick. Not so much. I mean, it was D man. I think Mike Campbell. We're gonna go with Mike Campbell, strong safety.
Okay, next up, it's the Seahawks on the clock.
We lost Hill at running back,
Now the
so we could
Packers are on
go
the clock. Who do
more
they have
depth at
their eye
running
on?
back. So we got Matt Wolf. C break tackling. We could use an elusive guy because we have the big guy, little guy thing, right? The receiving back, the power back. We need an elusive guy. That's what we need. Somebody that's elusive. Scooby Wheatley. He looks like a power back though. B break tackle, B ball coverage, and B carrying. Yeah, he looks like a power back. Well, he doesn't look bad though. Like I might take him. Matt Wolf though. I think he's the elusive guy that we need. Doesn't show his juke move. He's a good kick returner. But Wheatley looks good, man. 6'1", 231. What does he run? A 4.44? I might have to take him. I'm going to
The
take him.
Lions on the clock now. What direction will they go?
He looks interesting. Out of Alabama, too. Hell, if the
All
other
right, the
one, Wolf, is
Packers are
there,
now on the clock.
because I still need an elusive one, I might take him. All right, so the other guy is there, Malik McDonald. B kick return, C-pad, we'll take him.
The Lions on the clock now.
Hopefully he's elusive. And then I'm trying to think of another position. We got the backup safety. We got a middle linebacker.
The Packers
Do we
are
have a
now
backup
on
for
the
Rashawn
clock.
Gary at left outside linebacker? I don't think so. So let's go ahead and look at the left outside linebacker. Left edge rusher, I should say. And look to see our FNS moves. Nope. Not going to cut it. So we got Ty Taylor. A catching, B play reg. So he's more of like a regular left outside linebacker. Let's look at Marquise Banks, be catching. Okay, he's probably a pass coverage linebacker. Let's look at Greg Peters. D-zone, elite, speed, but F finesse moves. Makes no sense. C, block shedding. Don't know his finesse, but he can't catch. Got power moves. Okay, we'll take him.
All right, on the clock
Probably
now,
a
the
power rusher.
lines.
And that should do it for the last draft of this Green Bay Packers rebuild. Let's see how we did. We traded up into the first round to get 2 first-round caliber players after a weak-ass free agency period for us. And we hit on our first 2 picks. Actually, the middle of the draft wasn't bad for us either. Hell, the running back pick wasn't bad either. I think we did good. We got Greg Wilson, not a hidden dev, but just okay. It's okay. He can't man cover to save, man. But we got a tight end. That's good. We got a middle linebacker, add depth. We got a starting center. So I think we did good. But I'm going to look at the other cornerbacks just to piss myself off. Because I know we probably should have went with the other one. I don't see any cornerbacks here. All right, so Milner went at 14. We weren't going to get him. He was normal. Okay, happy. Glenn Wynn went at pick 9. Wasn't going to get his ass. Was Greg Wilson? No, that's the guy we took. It said Packers. Stupid. Anderson was the other one. Went to the Raiders in the fucking second round. But he was normal. Okay. We did good. We did good then. We did good. We have trade offers for Alan Lazard after the draft. I've never seen this before. What the hell? 4th round, 4th, we're keeping him. Not giving him to the Panthers and the NFC, who was a playoff caliber team. Yeah. So, missed out on the playoffs. Lost a couple last season. We lost the last game to the Vikings and the Lions, but 9 wins. Okay season. Almost 5,000 yards for Jordan Love, but going into year 5, it is Super Bowl or bust for us. But that'll wrap it up for part 4. Until the next episode.